I work at a company called Bitmain. This is my second crypto winter, which we just out a few months ago. I do sales, and today I'm going to talk about our company, our service, our business, and about our product. Bitmain, as we all heard and know, located and founded in China in the year of 2013. The headquarters is in Beijing. Our main business is Antminer, is mining hardware manufacturing. But we also have a business very close connecting with the mining, is like mining pools. And we, not recently actually, like several years ago, also started to produce our own artificial intelligent chip called Sophon. Today, Bitmain produce mining hardware, but with the mining hardware we have different products coming together as power supplies, as ant routers which can mine and also provide Wi-Fi service. As I mentioned, the pools, which is ant pool and btc.com pool, movable solutions for mining called ant boxes. I will talk about it later in my presentation. And the mining farms. Mining farms as a service, as the mining solutions and the partnership. I will also talk about this later. Bitmain have started working with chips which were, I would say, much easier and bigger. We call it nanometers in the chip design. Today, our latest product uses 7 nanometer chip, and it's called S17. The S17 with the S7 nanometer chips has several products with the higher efficiency, which is 39.5 joules per terahash, and another products called the S17 and T17, which have more less efficient but probably more stable hash rate providing. Besides that, we have upgraded our I would say flagman model S9, which were produced first time in 2016, to a new models called S9 SE and the S9K. This is the same machine as it was S9 before, but with the higher efficiency. As you see, S9 SE provide 80 joules per terahash, and K has with 85 joules per terahash. On the picture you can see that it has a bit different design than the normal S9. But it's the same machine, nothing have changed. We just put a cover on it due to transportation. Sometimes the wires on S9s had some damages. That's why we cover it with the aluminum case. Now it's safer to ship it globally. Besides SHA-256 mining algorithms, we have other algorithms to mine. I won't go deep on that. When I would say that our company supports and produce the mining hardware for all profitable and famous coins. And we will continue doing it and continue supporting with our mining equipment other algorithms. In this slide, I will talk about mining and mining profitability, because if the mining is not profitable, nobody would do mining. As I mentioned at the beginning of my speech, this is my second crypto winter, which I saw. The first one is the end of 14, 15. And most of the people in this room probably know how to calculate the mining profit. Everything we calculate by earnings in 24 hours. There are a lot of different apps. I use on my phone btc.com app, which shows me how much 1 terahash of hash rate brings me in 24 hours. Based on it, I can calculate how much I can earn, how in a week, in a month. Definitely there is a lot of things which can affect my earnings, as a network difficulty, the hash rate increase, but we can make the assumption anyway based on it when we show it to our customers. You see here, it's like the last 2 years, my just screenshots on my phone, which I found. The earnings in the hash rate is decreasing. due to the volume of hash rate, volume of the miners we sell, our colleagues from other companies sell. That means the amount of bitcoins comes to our pockets less, but the exchange rate always helps us to keep our earnings high. Today I made some screenshot about what is the profitability of the, for example, S9 EC, which was released several weeks ago, and S17 Pro. Definitely, these numbers are very promising at the moment because in the recent week, the exchange price of Bitcoin going so fast and so high, and whoever mines now, they have this screenshot made 2 days ago. I think now the profitability is much more higher than it was on Sunday. But I could say we all can, and the people especially who do mining for a long time, they can make assumptions. For example, we as a company, how much we produce and what is our delivery time. We have represented on this conference our colleagues, competitors from other companies, what is their shipping time. Then we can see how much and how long we can earn. But the profitability, I think, when coming 3-4 months would be fantastic. But we cannot promise it to anyone. As I mentioned, it depends on many, many aspects, such as exchange rate, such as network difficulty. And the examples I took here, it was also from, I think, the web page called Mining Compare as an example. Antbox is a movable mining solution designed especially for the customers in the far north, for example, Norway, or far north in Canada, where it's not easy to hire people to build or to even bring a concrete there to make something. That this Antbox movable solution makes mining much more faster, easier. The capacity of Antbox is about 500 kilowatts, which can take about 200 miners in the house. And it's easy to connect, to do it. I know some customers in US and in Canada already using it, and they're happy with it. We have visited, we have shoot some video, and anytime it can be installed, or if the contract or if the agreement with the land lease or whatever government is not working, you take them and you move away from that place to a new place. And it has a good demand and probably a good future, especially in nowadays market, because everything should be built fast. And we always advise our customers, do not spend too much money on the mining farm due to ROI. The ROI should not exceed long days, because the market is going up and low so fast. That's why the mining farm and the investment into the mining should not be huge. Bitmain services. I would talk about Bitmain services. The service is like we represent in North America sales. We can provide my sales team later. I will introduce them by emails and their pictures. They can supply you a contract, invoice, order. We are working on the mining farms. What it means working on the mining farms is that Bitmain probably have very good background and knowledge on the mining farm. We run quite a lot of mining farms in China and outside of China, and have over 5-6 years experience in it. And we can provide our service as consulting. For example, the customer have a place, have electricity, they invite us, and our engineers can fly and help to build them, to design the mining farm first. And secondly, we can co-work together, what means that Bitmain can build, can fill the mining farm with our equipment, and then sell it to the potential customers. And there are a lot of different cooperation models, which I won't mention today, but our booth is available in this conference, and we are ready to talk and discuss if you have any questions. After sales support training. We have every quarter training based in a beautiful city called Shenzhen in south of China. We made this after sales support training for our bulk customers. Actually now anyone can apply for it. I have an email address where we can apply it. What does it mean? That the customer buys miners, for example, 10,000 units or 1,000 units. Miner is a machine, and as all machines, it can break, it can stop working. To avoid the long time wasting to send the repair machine back to China, then receive the working we organize a training where we train your engineers how to fix the miners, how to repair them. And your engineers, after passing the training, actually there will be an exam, will get a certificate, and the engineer or probably his boss, owner of the company, will get a special access to Bitmain system where they can buy chips to replace the burned chips on the different models, for example S9, and we will supply also special equipment which will help to identify which chip is broken or damaged on the miner, and you can, as I mentioned, buy the chips directly from Bitmain. We will deliver, you can keep it in your storage, and your engineer anytime can fix it. Also, all other troubleshooting available on this training. So if the customer probably buys in a bulk or have future plans to expand, we really advise to attend this training. And about our pools and wallet, they also represented on this conference, BTC.com pool, Ant pool. We have our own wallet, and I won't talk about them because they had their own presentation already, but they're also located here. We are one company, we are one team, and we always support each other. Our sales team in North America, North and South America, consists of 4 people. Joyce, she's sitting in this room. She represents our sales team in Canada. Her contacts and email address here. She is also available on our booth. We have Jeff. He represents our USA sales. His contacts and email address and phone numbers also available here. Leo, he represents USA as well. And Irene, she represents our South American business and sales. Her contacts here. That's all for today. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, I think I still have 4 minutes to go. Let us know.